Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining. Morning, Krister. Morning, Rob. No worries, Krister. We all have lives. You know, that's basically what happened to me in the last weekend and in the last week. I tell you what, it's been hectic. So all good, all good. We'll catch you next time. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Geert. So, this is 39C, I think. I did update it. Yeah, well, it doesn't say C, but it's 39C. So I'm not sure when Zibo is going to release it. The change notes is, you know, below the video. Just click on show more. In the show notes, you'll get the change log. Quite a few things have changed. Some people will notice it, some people won't notice it. Let's see what happens in this flight, and then Zibo will release it when he's ready, and then I'll push it out on my side as well. I'm almost ready to go. Speaking of which, I better connect already.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
You know what, I think we're
Bergamo
on the bus.
traffic, KLM 1. Stopping pushback for company traffic.
Before start procedure. Come, Linda.
Before start procedure.
No screenshots there. Oh, I wanted to go see what the other guys are doing. All right, so there we go.
Bergamo, ground Skymatix VA taxi to runway.
Before start procedure complete.
And they are the
Ready
two
for
musketeers
before start
already.
checklist.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Once John Pierre goes behind me, I can push and start. Morning, Vaughan. Welcome.
Bergamo traffic, resuming pushback, KLM 1.
Start number 2, engine. Yo.
Starting number 2 engine.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Righto. Bergamo traffic, Skymatix 001, push and start.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
25 N2.
Passenger traffic, UPS 33 heavy, Boeing 747 cargo, landing up runway 35 left.
Start number 1, engine.
Starting number 1 engine. N2.
The fuel goes in.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
It's been a while. I might as well just quickly do this calibration. Just in case.
Ready for before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure.
Bergamo ground, schematic sail
Before
for 9,
taxi
holding
procedure.
short, runway 28 and Alpha.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed and signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank
Before
you.
taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
Right, just for your information, I am using xEnviro again today. I did some tweaking on my system.
Schematic sail for 9, aligner weight runway 28, schematic sail for 9.
And one of the things I did was I locked my FPS. By locking it,
Caleb 101, taxiing to 0.22.
by locking it, I
Runway
actually got a really nice stable sim now. So I'm locking it at 35 FPS. Because sometimes it would go to like 60, you know, and in the 60s, and then it would drop to 20 and all. So this is a very heavy airport because it's one of those converted ones where the guys didn't really, you know, go all the way. They just made it work, you know, just barely. So usually the FPS here on my AMD was shocking. It was really terrible. But with the NVIDIA, I'm hitting the 35 nicely. And that gave me the opportunity to go back to xEnviro. Also yesterday, while I was setting up and horsing around a little bit here just to get my familiarization back into the sim, you know, after not flying for so long, I noticed that the explain real weather was not working again, you know, which is a bummer. Every time I tried to download it, it told me that some of the files are missing and all kinds of nonsense. And that was a perfect opportunity for me to quickly go and try the xEnviro and then, you know, run the gauntlet with it. So I'm happy I'm back with that.
Nico,
Yes, sir.
you're muted again, I think.
No, I just didn't broadcast. I was talking to the guys on stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, no, I didn't broadcast
Because
to you.
I asked in the group, who's that in front of me?
Oh, yeah.
And I saw it was you, but I didn't hear you.
The intention was to get going, to say my say, and then broadcast. Okay, because I heard you say you're coming in behind me, so I'm going to obviously block you. So I started taxing, and then I spoke way too much to broadcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bergamo traffic schematic sail for 9, clear for takeoff, runway 28, schematic sail for 9.
little bit more time. Bergamo traffic schematic 001, line up and wait, runway 28. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Approaching 28.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Bergamo traffic schematic 049, airborne and passing 2000 feet schematic 049.
Vaughn, go into the EFB, right? Take it off common VNAV and put it on basic VNAV, see if it's better for you, because you're going to have to learn how to run that thing. You're going to have to learn to use it, because you need to pull your speed brake more. The more you pull your speed brake, the closer it will stay on the VNAV path. If you don't pull your speed brake and manage your energy, it will always create a parallel path. That's by design. That's how it's made to fly. Tommy, no, we don't switch times and stuff like you guys do in the Northern Hemisphere. So me and Uncle John were talking about it this morning, and he asked me, can we make the stream 900 Zulu instead of 800 Zulu? Because, you know, you guys are losing an hour. So I said we must think about it. So I want you guys to think about it and then agree or disagree and come up with some better plan. Because 900 Zulu is 11 a.m. for me, all right? Which means that I lose, you know, my morning and my day. I don't mind doing it. I can't remember what we used to do. We had some system where we would fly one time in summer, one time in winter, and I haven't had the time to go look at my streams to see what time it was. If it would even show me, I don't know. So my suggestion is think about it and then let's come to some agreement, because the alternative would be to maybe move the Sunday flight to the evening. So we can all have our Sunday mornings and do what we need to do, you know, go to church, go shopping, you know, whatever, lie in. You know, maybe it's worth our while doing the stream maybe at 1800 Zulu on a Sunday. And then we can also incorporate the guys from the US a little better, you know, accommodate them a little better. Vaughn, the best would be one day to come and sit here in Discord with the guys, let them see what you do and don't do. And if I'm there, I can maybe join you, and then we can correct you. We can help you fix it, because it sounds just like a procedural issue. That's all. But try basic VNAV instead of common VNAV. Just try that, and then we'll talk further. Bergamo traffic schematic 001, taking off runway 28.
Stabilized.
Okay.
Takeoff thrust set. knots. Throttle hold.
And what is that in Zulu, Tommy?
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Bergamo traffic, KLM 1 lining up runway 28. And wait.
Acceleration altitude.
Bergamo traffic, Skymatix VA Flight T8. Taxi to point runway 28.
Hallo Jean-Pierre, goeiemôre. Oh, that's my trim wheel, sorry. What did I do now? Did I break it? Must have. Go back to the legs page. Ugh, it's now gonna fly the wrong way around. Oh man. I don't know why it would do that. Look, I obviously messed up with the freaking touching of this.
Flaps 1 set.
I'm not sure if this thing is
Approaching
actually
transition.
listening to this LNAV now. Might be. Okay, let's look at where can we go to next. Let's just go there, cut out all the other stuff. I'm now very sad that I actually touched that stupid trim wheel.
Do you need me to give you the waypoint?
No, I've got it, Got it. Thank you, Owen. That's sad. And it's not following it at all. Oh, because why? It never went
Flaps
back onto
set.
command A.
Transition altitude.
Damn. Oh my soul.
1, taking off runway 22.
Yeah, that's not a good way to start a stream, but anyway. There was an exceptional pilot on board. He identified the problem and he rectified it in the air. All lives saved. Whoa. Well, at least the guys on the ground got a bit of an air show. See? Oh, the clouds are in the way. But anyway, you get the idea.
Flight level 100.
I'm getting a
Landing
call.
lights switches off.
Okay.
Bergamo traffic, Skymatix VA Flight T8, lining up runway 28 and waiting.
Bergamo traffic, KLM 101, departed runway 28 and climbing to 4,000 feet, KLM 101.
I'll go upstairs, Nico, and tell them why I said that I would take off runway 22. They didn't understand.
I need it because it's 28, but anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
28, yeah.
Not a problem.
I got corrected by the guys via altitude. They're on the ball, those are.
Andre, if you read my...
Those friends.
Yeah, sorry, Owen. Andre, if you read my show notes, you can clearly see that it does work. This is 1.4 next plane and the latest xEnviro from their Discord. This is the development model. It's an alpha build. It's not the release. But did I touch that stupid wheel again? It is available on their Discord, so yes, it's working. I understand, Tommy. Hello, Gilbert. Thank you, Jean-Pierre. Yeah, I've never had the inclination to go try that, but maybe one day. That is sad, Tommy, and I don't know what it is, hey? I wish I knew. I wish I could help you. I don't know. You must just keep on asking, keep on trying. Some way somebody's gonna know something.
To level off.
That's beautiful, eh? Don't you think? Just look at that. It's just amazing. Hello, Alex. Tommy, if all else fails, keep in contact with Jean-Pierre and Owen. Maybe it would be an idea to get rid of AO then on your system and then try this new map enhancement thing. You know, that's a fair suggestion, I think. Just keep in touch with him. Alex, yeah, I prepped everything before starting the stream, or most of everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, we've leveled off now at our cruising altitude. We're going to go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. I'd like to kindly ask if you are staying in your seats to keep those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety. Onboard computer showing an on-time arrival, no ATC delays either. We're going to stay quiet up here, have you enjoy the flight and the service. Once again, welcome aboard.
Hey, Andrew, yeah, I wish, huh? But it looks so real. It looks so cool. What do you mean, Christer? Map enhancement? Are you talking about map enhancement? It's been around for a while, but in the beginning, the guys were struggling a little bit with it. And because my AutoOrtho just works. No, I've never investigated it. So, as things go in life, change happens, and maybe some people prefer that, you know? Oh, somebody talking in my aircraft. No, that's Jorge. That is the captain announcement in the cruise. That was Jorge speaking there. Thanks, Andrew. I'm using audio set number 1, by the way, Christer. Audio set number 1. Hello, Guran. Welcome.
Traffic. Increase climb. Increase climb. Climb. Clear of conflict. Traffic. Increase climb. Clear of conflict. Traffic. Descend. Crossing. Descend. Clear of conflict.
Traffic commences. So only comes to 3,800 on the departure.
Oh, we're getting nice icing.
Climb. Climb.
Oh, we are climbing, don't worry.
Maintain vertical speed. Clear of conflict.
Jean-Pierre, when we get closer to the destination, I'll vector myself to just counter everything quickly, all right? So don't worry about it. And some this network update. It makes it look funny. Imagine how sick those people would be if the aircraft really flew like that. And quickly forward, back, quickly forward, back. Oh, the people would paint that aircraft in the middle. Nice one, Alex.
To level off.
I suppose it's the luxury of being retired, you know, no work, no other engagements. What do? You know, you live for your hobby. You know, I must tell you something else. Speaking of that, there are a lot of older gentlemen flying with us. And it's so wonderful, you know. I mean, if I compare them to my dad had nothing to do. He at one point in time got so bored with himself because, you know, he just didn't have a hobby. And I'm so glad some of you guys are here that you can keep yourself going, man. Just train the brain, exercise the brain, whatever you want to call it, you know. It's like, it's amazing. And one day when I'm retired, I'm going to do the same, you know. Spend my days learning the aircraft again, if I've forgotten something anyway, and then, you know, just enjoy it. Alex, we were talking about it just before you came. We are looking for suggestions on a new time for winter, okay? Uncle John said 900 Zulu will be better for them, all right? So that's fine on a Saturday, but on a Sunday, I'm thinking of moving my flight to the evenings, you know, 1600 Zulu or 1800 Zulu, something like that. I think in actual fact, let me quickly think about it. 1600 Zulu will be better because that's 6 p.m. for me. If it's 1800 Zulu, that's 8 p.m. for me. So 1600 Zulu on a Sunday will be better. There you go, Jean-Pierre. Morning, Andy. Welcome. So, Andy, I'm flying the Fix 39 at this moment, and the change log has increased a little bit. It's in the show notes below the video. You can just click show more and you'll see it there as well. Really, Tommy? You're not the first guy that tells me that. Some other people have told me that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, and then if we put the Sunday flight, rather 1600 Zulu, we can actually get the guys from the Americas, you know, that time zone incorporated in the flight as well. So that's about how my thought is going right now. That makes sense, Rob. Yeah, and yeah, that is sad, actually. We can only try, huh? forget about that. I don't think about it until you mention it. You're the only guy complaining, man. I'll see if I can remember sometime on the weekend. We can change some of the tunes there. Yes, Alex, I've seen that as well. In fact, the old 737-400 simulator here that I took Uncle John to go see when we did that story was still running on the 1.2-inch floppies. It's crazy. That's how it is. I know there's just a sim, but I know the old 747s also, they used the floppies, all 1.2-inch. Well, you know those big square ones, whatever their size were. I think it's one. I don't know, can't remember. Whatever their size was, those old black ones. That's the one, 5.25. Yeah, because it was huge. I mean, I couldn't get the number right, but yes, that's what I mean.
Traffic Skymatix VA at flight level 280, flying to flight level 340, Skymatix VA
I did, but you know, out of sight, out of mind, not something that I think about, you know. Rob, I use common VNAV. I forced myself to get used to it, to do the energy management and to understand how the parallel descent path works and things like that. So I just got used to it now. Commodore 64. Yeah, I had a ZX Spectrum. I used audio tapes. Commander RS. That's cool. That's cool. Good to know. I hope he's still flying it. Yeah, Alex, and then the DJ would come up and speak somewhere either in the middle or right at the end of that song, and it messes up the whole recording. I remember that. Good one, Aris. Yeah, it's nice. Jean-Pierre, according to Web, I am a little bit ahead of you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my speed and see that I just increase the gap between us. I don't have you visual anymore. I hope that's good with you. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, absolutely, Alex. And with the pilots helping him this side, it's a major help, eh? Tommy, yes, I locked it at 35. All right, so currently, and it obviously varies now where I fly, but on the ground I had constant 35. Right now it's between 29 and 30. But the issue is that I'm trying to just manage the resources a little bit because of xEnviro, so that there's a little bit more stability. Is that now ATC or what? Let's see. EDDS approach. Awesome. Aha, aha. I don't know either, Alex. I was actually wondering, you know, in the PMDG, you can actually go into a mode where there are failures and things, okay? And I'm wondering if you can't activate it, but it will have to be like on purpose. It's not part of the SUMIR model, you know, that I know of. Never ever heard of it, never saw it in PMDG ever. But I haven't started my 2020 in like 6 months or something, you know, so I don't feel like going and have a look, but there might be a way of forcing it to do that, but it's not part of the normal installation, just out of the box, eh? I haven't even done that. I haven't. I'm completely off 2020 and 2024 right now because of my Bravo. You know, for me to fly some of the things I like to fly in there, even the PMDG and the Phoenix, because those were my two go-tos. I need to open my Bravo and repair it, and I just haven't had the inclination to do it yet. Good morning, Magnus. Welcome. Welcome. You just came in time to check the xEnviro again, eh? Look at that. I notice we've got a couple of square clouds and all, but this is still old fix 13, D13. So anyway, I'm back on xEnviro because I tuned my computer a little bit in the graphic settings and all, and it runs beautifully now. I'm aware, yes. You know, I never had our chat last week. Maybe we must do it this week, but I'm aware. I did speak to him. He didn't explain anything, just for the record, but I understand the little bit he did tell me. Jean-Pierre, can you see me on TCAS? Can you tell me maybe the distance between us? Hello, Jet Power, welcome. Yeah, okay, makes sense. We all got to eat, man. We all got to pay our bills. Since after my stream last Saturday, I started working. You know, I thought I was just going to do a small job, and then I didn't stop working until half day yesterday. It was crazy. Some of the days I went 15, 16 hours a day. It was hectic, man. I'm okay, Jet Power. I'm glad to be back in the air. I had a knee hit the trim wheel on my Bravo twice in this flight, and I cocked up the departure, and fortunately I was able to recover and just continue with the flight. But you know, it's the way I sit, you know, and I'm a bit rusty. I shouldn't sit this way. I should sit differently. I don't know why I sat this way. It just happened. Hello, Jason. Jason, type in exclamation, capital P, capital C, all one word, the 3 characters next to each other, press enter, and then you'll get the specs. It's also in the show notes below the video if you just want to go read it, either way. How are you doing, Jet Power? Are you okay? Jason, just as a matter of interest, I've also got Active Sky. I grew up with Active Sky, as many other people, you know, and one of the things I've noticed with the newer versions of X-Plane is that it draws the clouds very flat. Okay, you don't get the wow factor. It's good, you get good weather with it. You know, you can set your barrow properly at the right time, you know, which is something that the X-Plane real weather sometimes struggle with, because X-Plane real weather even yesterday was broken. You know, so it's more reliable than the X-Plane real weather. But the wow factor when it draws the clouds just isn't there. So if I have to choose between weather engines right now, I'll either use default X-Plane weather or xEnviro. And at the end of the day, nothing beats xEnviro. This is an alpha build. It's not even a beta. So you see there's anomalies. We all live with it at this point in time until the developer is able to resolve all of this and then do the proper release. But it's just next level, man. It beats everything else. Sure, long ride. Got your Jet Power. Okay, Jean-Pierre, that's cool. So I've got just over 30 nautical miles between me and who is now ahead of me, because the sequence is now messed up a little bit. That is Uncle John, and I'm ringing. I'll be back.
Approach top of descent.
Traffic
Folks from
coming
the
there
flight
for
deck
9,
with Center
descending
should have him grounded about 15 minutes. Want to thank you so much for your company and business, and hope to see you again with us sometime very soon.
That's our Postman 415 Heavy. Line up runway 2574. Dresden traffic, Skymatix 04, established ILS 22, 13 track mile 4.
Flight attendants for landing, please.
I'm back. Sorry, gentlemen and ladies, if there are any. That was a kind of an emergency call from a customer, so I had to quickly take it. Right, I see we're getting closer. I better go have a look, see where I'm at in this sequence. Right, it looks like we've got some really nice separation. The only thing is, Kevin and... Yeah, well, so far it's just Kevin that I can truly see. He's on a different approach, so we'll have to manage ourselves when you get closer. Okay, let me go check. Thank you for that.
Flight level 100, landing lights switches on.
Seatbelt sign has been switched on. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off.
Another call. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, I like the announcements and stuff. I'm back, by the way, just in time.
Approaching transition.
Thank you, Jean-Pierre. That is one heck of a turn. I would have thought it would make a bypass there, you know, but this is going to be rough. That's why I'm slowing down so much, so that the turning radius isn't that much. Yes, Tommy, Kevin got them onto that path, yes.
Transition level.
In fact, it's
Ready
only
for
Kevin
approach
that is
checklist.
using it. Tommy, Kevin was telling us this morning, or, you know, that he got a different approach, and he asked me why I didn't use it. And the answer is actually interesting. That unless you go and look for it, you won't find it, because it's not one of the suggestions that Navigraph Desktop Chart gives you. It just isn't. So unless you go to ILS 22 and then you drill it down and then you go to the next section and the next section, it's like 3 or 4 sections down in the list. You get another ILS 22 and then you can see there's more approaches. But initially it gave me 2. And this is how I ended up on my route and published this route. But I don't know, Kevin maybe had more time than me to go and fiddle with it. I mean, I had to physically go and hunt for it because it just wasn't clear. It wasn't there. Christer, the only information I have is what is published under my video here in the show notes. Those are the 3 lines that Zibo gave us. It's the only information I have at this moment. Jean-Pierre, I don't see you online anymore. Maybe I'm blind, but honestly, I don't see you. I suppose you could have disconnected there, not sure. Dresden traffic Skymatix 001 on the ILS for runway 22, Boeing 738 at 12 DME.
To level off.
Yeah, it's because I messed up that departure. I'm so sorry. Shouldn't have happened. My knee was just touching that stupid trim wheel. The good trim wheel that did a stupid thing by disconnecting, however you want to put it. Right, so on the speed brake, auto brake is set. Cabin is ready and secure. Landing lights, that's fine. Arrow is cool. We got it. Okay.
Radio altimeter.
Ready for landing checklist.
Yeah, that's the same as Kevin, correct, yeah. Right, hope we see this airport. Ooh, there's the break through the clouds.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
What is our go around? Altitude's 5,000.
5,000. For Alpha arrival for the ILS runway 22. Number 3, Kilo 121.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thousand feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
And not wind right on that right wing, eh?
Approaching 2-2.
Check, there is a bit of a crab going on. See? About 4 degrees there, I would say.
Clear to land runway 22.
400. 300. Approaching decision height. Minimums 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked. Stabilized.
Traffic coming to
Auto brake induced. 60 knots.
Yeah, okay, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Great landing. You
We'll
are
be taxiing
professional.
for the next few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and all items stowed until the seatbelt sign is turned
Sure.
off. Please make sure you have all your
I loved it.
belongings
I
before
loved
you
it. This
exit
was
the plane.
actually such a
When opening the overhead
great
compartment,
experience.
you're now free to use your mobile phones and small lightweight devices. Thank you for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant experience and we look forward to welcoming you again on another flight.
Dresden traffic Skymatix 001, runway vacated.
Dresden traffic Skymatix 049 established on ILS approach.
After landing procedure. No, it's not talking. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure. After landing procedure complete.
Skymatix.
Skymatix 049,
Sorry.
landing on runway 22, Skymatix 049.
Skymatix 01, we are taxiing to the nearest stand.
Flaps up and set.
Not exactly how we're going to get there, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Hey, next to Uncle John. Look at those lights, the guys coming in. It's lovely flying with other real people instead of just AI. That's so cool.
Dresden traffic, KLM 101, fully established on runway Q2, number 2.
Thanks, Alex. And there we are. We made it. We are living the dream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure. This was an awesome flight. A very nice comeback after the heavy, busy week and all. That should be Owen, I think. Yeah. You're welcome, Jet Power. Guys, remember what I asked you. We need suggestions for a good time for the Sundays. I'm leaning towards 1600 Zulu, so we can incorporate the guys from the Americas, North and South America as well. Okay. And in terms of the Saturday one, it sounds to me from feedback I got 900 Zulu is better than 800 Zulu. So we'll have to talk about it, and then you keep your eye on the schedule for next week, because with the daylight savings coming into play now, it's messing up everything. So I need to have at least one day in the weekend where I can also have a lie-in and then go do something I need to do, because otherwise, I mean, I lose my weekends. So that's how I'm thinking. 900 Zulu Saturday, 1600 Zulu Sunday, about that. So let me know if you don't agree. Otherwise, that'll be it. Andrew, I don't know what that is, but I'll gladly pay. I've got that big, nice black limitless credit card, you know, I can just spend. So if you want some, you get some. Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that one. Don't know why not. I'm usually the guy that suggests the polls on all these platforms. No, I didn't think about it. Good one, Alex. Right, so we've got Laurie over there, and then on the right-hand side, I don't want to look there now while Erwin's landing. We've also got Anthony coming in still. Let me go upstairs, chat with the guys. Gentlemen, I'm still live on YouTube, by the way, just for your information, but I thought I'd come join you now that the flight's over. Are you okay? Did you like it?
Love it.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice little flight, that one.
Good.
Establish runway 2, 14 miles down.
So it's Laurie and then Anthony.
Anthony, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dresden, traffic 141, runway 2, Takeoff.
Thank you, Erwin. Ah, there you are. I see you, Anthony.
Yep, I should be at about your 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
KLM 1, traffic, taxi via hotel to April 3.
Beg your pardon, that was a wrong click. I just wanted to clear the screen. I beg your pardon, Uncle John?
I said that wasn't a bad flight at all.
No, it was lovely.
Is it all right to say?
For me, it was just the right length of time as well, you know?
No, I agree.
Yeah, gents, I put a poll on Alex's suggestion in the group flight info room with certain times for Saturday and Sunday. Please go vote so we can see what we can do because of daylight savings, obviously, being a factor now.
Well, I cocked up, Nico. We don't
Why?
need to change it.
Why?
Because it's Zulu. It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, why is it got to change?
It doesn't have to change. I can actually edit this thing up. Sure.
That guy just needs to get out of his bed 1 hour earlier, but that's normal in the summer.
Look.
Maybe I'll take the poll to leave as is.
Yeah, but now I can't. I'll have to redo it. Hold on. I'll have to redo it because I can't.
My 9 o'clock goes off tomorrow. It's still 80800 Zulu.
Yeah, we just get out of bed 1 hour earlier in the summer, so that's normal.
Okay, so let me redo this. Sorry for the guys that just voted. I'm going to redo it now. I've deleted the old one. Apologies. All right. So,
Dresden,
Yep.
Saturday 800 Zulu, Saturday 900 Zulu, Sunday 1500 Zulu, Sunday 1600 Zulu. Okay, that's the options I'm going to go for. Allow multiple answers post. So I'm going to keep it at 800 then. I'm going to go for Sunday there. All right, gentlemen. There you go. Now you can go vote. Then we see what we do. So, mistake or not, Uncle John, it still gives us an opportunity to amend at least Sunday. So, depending on where we end, we'll just do that.
As long as we stick to Zulu, it's not a problem.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, the only person it affects is those in the UK. Just means they'll be taken off at 9 o'clock their time instead of 8 o'clock their time.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. As long as you know what you're doing, I'm not familiar with that.
Ours doesn't change. 8 o'clock Zulu's always the same for us.
I know. Yeah.
No, I'll have to go and get them. I'll get them now.
Right, so who's left to come in now? Anthony.
Yeah, he's landed.
Oh, he's in. He's in already.
Oh. No worries, Andy.
If you Google the flight time for this flight, comes up with about 7 hours 15.
Why?
No idea.
Hey?
That's crazy.
Google hasn't got a clue what it's doing.
Two stops.
But Uncle John, not just
It's
Google.
flight time and not train time.
Yeah, it depends on how many planes you take, John.
And which one? I mean, if you're taking a SOP with Camel, you know, it's a different thing. You know, your little microlight with your lawnmower engine or something, you know.
Bergamo, coming from Bergamo, Italy, to Dresden, Germany, 9 hours 18 minutes.
Stopover. There must be a stopover.
Yeah.
It's not a direct flight.
Listen.
In France. Otherwise, it's via Vespa. It's not via Boeing.
Vespa. Listen. It just means that we found a new market for Skymatix. We're gonna ride this thing now. Okay, we're gonna make some money.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, that time we made some money.
Cheapest flights have always got loads of stopovers. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a nice group shot here. Zoom in a little bit. You're welcome, Andy, and thank you for watching. And you know, I'm not sure when Ziba's going to release this version, but if you want to see what's changed, just read the changelog here under the stream. Go click show more. Then when Ziba's ready, obviously we will release it. There we go, gentlemen. I've got my photo. Thank you so much.
You got yours, John?
I have indeed.
All right, cool.
Good.
Thank you very much, everybody.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Nice flight.
Very good.
Do you need me to give you that sound, John, or not?
Okay, I'm just going to mute everybody there so I can say goodbye to you. Have a good day. And we'll check you guys then tomorrow evening if God's willing and all goes to plan. So remember tomorrow then we'll go according to the poll. So far it's 1600 Zulu and we'll try and see you then. Okay. Thank you for your votes. And if you haven't voted yet, please go vote. It's in the group flight info room. Thanks guys. Bye-bye.